be able to break through and make our message heard in the industry and to our target audience. And so one of my case studies here that I want to be able to share with you is how we help the customers be able to target their audience and break through their message through the Christmas period. So Picard is a frozen food retailer in France. I would equate it to being like HelloFresh or Schwann's here in the United States. And they were looking to break into their market and get more customers to buy services through the Christmas holiday period. Sinch is a global voice messaging and email service provider, and I'm going to show you a short video now to let you hear from our customer about their experience and what we were able to deliver for them.
Christmas, it represents 25% of our annual sales. Yeah, that's really huge. We pushed our favorite product. It was just SMS. The experience was not so great. Really, we want to boost the engagement of our clients with the brands. So when Sinch suggested us to use RCS messaging, we didn't hesitate. Some of my colleagues and my parents, they were like, how can you know what I will like for my Christmas meal?
Yeah, that's the wow effect that customers are looking for.
So today we are in Barcelona, MWC, and I'm going to tell you how we implement RCS messaging at Picard. So it was a personal shopper, and it was based on to propose you the perfect menu for Christmas, because it's really immersive and personalized, and I was, okay, I will maybe try this menu, I like it.
Hey, Lauren, how are you? We imagined this chatbot with a mocker that we presented to them, like, yeah, hello, we are going to help them to find the perfect Christmas menu.
So you have this messaging, and you can click on Discover My Menu, and then you will choose everything that you want. So basically, you can say if you prefer meat or fish. So then here you said I prefer
vegetarian.
Or vegetarian, of course. What is your budget? So if you are something not too expensive, if you want something not too expensive, okay, why not? And after that, your cooking skill level. So if you want to cook a lot or not. So there we said we want to cook a lot. And after that, we will give you the menu, the perfect menu for you, as you can see, and you can choose what you want.
And then I have everything like,
yeah,
the starter, the main, the dessert.
That's really important.
Yeah,
I know. And you can click on Discover the TA and you will be redirected on our website. Some of my colleagues and my parents, they are really impressed.
Even my grandma.
Yeah, it was really amazing because we did RCS conversational and also rich SMS to compare. And for the RCS messaging, we had the click-through rate was 3 times higher than the rich SMS. And also the client engagement was 42% higher than the rich SMS, despite a smaller target population. So very amazing results.
We generate 10% more redirections with the RCS than the rich SMS conversational.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have worked in technology for about 20 years now, and most of the time my mom will ask me, what do you do? So I think I love when the ladies were saying I can explain to my grandma what I do very easily, and it made an impression with their family. So I love food, I love my family, I love Christmas, and you never want to be the one in the kitchen with an emergency, having a problem because you don't have all the ingredients for your dish. So what we helped Picard do was to be able to deliver on the results in their Christmas season, which you noted in the video that it was the time of year where they get 25% of their annual revenue. So their goal is to be able to drive more revenue and to drive more traffic to their website. And what we were able to do was to create a very personalized experience for them. And I'm going to show you some of the magic behind that Christmas experience. As you heard in the video, we delivered both a rich messaging experience by an SMS and RCS. And so when we're sending the SMS experience, we're sending images and a two-way conversational messaging experience so that the customers and Picard could be able to talk to each other. We upped that ante with the rich communications solution. You're probably familiar with the carousels in Facebook and LinkedIn and the shopping experiences. So we were able to deliver that in the messaging experience with buttons and images and be able to drive engagement through to the website. This was also done with a verified sender experience, so the customers could confirm that it was Picard. And we're also able to deliver to the messaging results to the marketers behind the scenes to know that they received the messages and how many opens were happening and what type of engagement was happening with that experience. This solution is only available on Android devices right now. Apple has noted that it is going to be something that they will support later this year. So as an Apple user, avid fan, I'm excited to be able to experience it first on my own devices. But this will open up the market. So there is going to be an additional 40% of users worldwide that will be able to experience it. Half of those, or half of Americans are using Apple devices as well. So it'll open up the world for marketers to be able to engage in new form and a new way. Behind the scenes here then, what we had was a fallback plan. So we would try to attempt to send the messages via RCS, and if that didn't recognize, so there's like a capability check there. If it doesn't recognize that the device can receive RCS, then there was a fallback plan to be able to have it send an SMS message. This was then delivered by our conversational API and the smart technology behind it to be able to choose which channel it needed to be able to be sent on. We really did this in 3 steps over 3 weeks. The first was that we built an AI chatbot that aligned with Picard's brand, their tone of voice, the language preferences that they wanted to be able to support, and what type of approach that they wanted to have over this holiday season. We used generative AI to create a relevant and personalized communication experience for them. And then we created and connected the conversation API in step 2 that can deliver 13 communication channels. And in this case, Picard had chosen to use RCS and SMS as they desired. In step 3, that's where the campaign workflow came in, and the marketer was able to design what their campaign was going to be, who they wanted to target, when did they want to target, and create this experience based on the parameters that they set so that they can send the message. Now for the results. So we don't want to just do things for the sake of doing them. We want to be able to support Picard's need to be able to support the 25% of revenue that they get each year through that Christmas period. Their goals, again, were to drive more revenue and to be able to drive more traffic to their website. And they were able to see, through the analytics that we had behind the scenes, that 90% of the messages were opened in 15 minutes, 42% increase in the customer engagement over SMS, a 3-time higher click-through rate with RCS, and a 10% average cart increase of RCS engagements compared to SMS. We've been working with RCS for a while now with Google and our operators, and we're excited to see this take on more fully around the globe. If anybody has any questions about it, we're happy to answer any questions. We've got the booth over there, and we're happy to support the alliance. So thank you.